Namaste to everyone. In the last class, we have discussed about the what is Sanatana Dharma and the components involved in Sanatana Dharma and what is Sanatana and what is Dharma. Also, we have discussed. From the origin of the earth, the Sanatana Dharma exists. Sanatana Dharma is considered a cosmic culture and a natural way of life. Unlike many organized religions in the world, Sanatana Dharma does not have a single founder or a creator of religious authority. Instead, it is a diverse and inclusive traditions that has evolved originally over a millennia, embracing a vast area of beliefs and practices that that is as old as the nature itself. Sanatana Dharma is considered a cosmic culture and natural way of life. Unlike many organized religions, Sanatana Dharma does not have a single founder or a central religious authority. Instead, it is a diverse and inclusive tradition that has evolved originally over a millennia, embracing a vast array of beliefs and practices. You may say that Sanatana Dharma is a cosmic culture. There is no founder for it. There is no central religious authority for it. It is a diverse and inclusive traditions that has evolved originally over a millennium of years. And this Sanatana Dharma embraces vast array of beliefs and practices of every living thing in the world. That is the secret of Sanatana Dharma. The origins of Sanatana Dharma can be traced back to the Indus Valley civilization around 2500 to 1500 BCE, where the roots of the early Hindu practice and rituals were established. It further developed through the Vedic period with the compilation of the Vedas, ancient sacred texts, and the emergence of various philosophical schools like Vedanta, Yoga, and Samkhya. So, which I have told you earlier, we can trace that evidences of Sanatana Dharma from the Indus Valley civilization, as though it exists from the origin of the earth, but documentary evidences we can find from the Indus Valley civilizations and also later development of the through Vedic period, that is a compilation of the Vedas and ancient sacred text and the emergence of various philosophical schools like Vedanta, Yoga, and Samkhya. The prominent figures who contributed to the development and propagation of Hinduism includes ancient sages and philosophers like Vedavyasa, that who created and compiled Mahabharata, authoring the Bhagavad Gita. So here, the first one we can see the Mahabharata by Vedavyasa and Bhagavad Gita, which has given to us by Sri Krishna through Arjuna. Bhagavad Gita is the entire thing is a Sanatana Dharma. It is not a religion. People may be thinking that belong to Bhagavad Gita belong to religion. It's not a religion at all. The entire Bhagavad Gita speaks about Sanatana Dharma. It never references a particular religion like Hinduism or Christianity or Buddhism or any other religion. It is a dharma which tells about how to live in the world. with Sanatana and Dharma following. Most of the Bhagavad Gita verses teaches us about the Sanatana Dharma. But the people misinterpreted that Bhagavad Gita is a religion that belongs to Hinduism. It is not Hinduism. Then another important prominent figure is Shankaracharya, who promoted Advaita Vedanta philosophy. He himself has told Sanatana Dharma is not a religion. So, never Shankaracharya told about Sanatana Dharma as Hinduism. Now, another prominent figure is Ramanujacharya, who associated with Vishishta Advaita Vedanta. He is an important person who has propagated and developed Hindu religion. That is different. Never talked about against the Sanatana Dharma. And various saints and leaders throughout history has talked about Sanatana Dharma. Hinduism, rich tapestry, has also absorbed the influence from other religions, traditions, and cultural practices over time, making it a diverse and adaptable spiritual path. So you may be telling that Hinduism is not a concept of itself. It has absorbed the many good things from the different religions. In ancient times, Dharma meant the universal law of nature, which are applicable to everyone. Even today, we come across Dharma being used in this sense. For example, in Hindu, we say that it is the Dharma of a fire to burn and to cause to burn. Here, Dharma has nothing to do with any religion, but means the nature of fire. How can fire be Buddhist, Christian, Hindu, Muslim, Parsi, or Sikh? Fire is a fire. Likewise, ice is a ice. The dharma of ice is to be cold and to cause to cool. This is the nature of ice, which is universal and eternal. I think you have better understand now what is dharma. For example, the plants takes carbon dioxide and gives oxygen. That is its dharma. Sun gives light and heat. So every object in the universe is having its own dharma. That is the greatness of Sanatana Dharma. We cannot compare these dharmas to the religion. Can you compare the heat of a fire to any religion? It is almost all the same for almost all the religions. Even for the insects, birds, and the primates, for everything, heat is a heat, ice is a ice. That is dharma. Another best example I wanted to give you. Similarly, when a person develops negatives such as anger, aversion, jealousy, and animosity, he feels unpleasant sensations and becomes miserable. No? So, neither the mental negativity nor the result misery can be called as a Christian, Hinduism, Buddhism, or Jainism, or Islam. This is the nature mental differentiates to make one miserable. So, we cannot say the angry of a person is belong to one religion. So, he is a universal. Dharma is a universal concept, exists in every living being. However, Dharma is a universal and eternal. Dharma is not Buddhist, Christian, Hindu, Jain, Jewish, Muslim, or any other religion. These are all different religions or sects. So Dharma is not belong to one religion, one sect. It is a universal concept. It exists among all the religions. But you may say some religions doesn't have the dharma. No, every religion is having a dharma in their concept of religion. So you can say dharma is a universal concept, not belong to Hinduism or Hindu religion. So now at its core, we can say Sanatana Dharma is not just a religion. It is a way of life that has evolved over thousands of millions of years, shaped by the cultural, social, and spiritual fabric of the world. So the greatness of Sanatana Dharma, it is not at all a religion. People say for their benefit, especially the political people, religious preachers and saints, matadipatis, they are telling about Sanatana Dharma as a Hindu religion. It is not acceptable at all. Many of these people, they won't tell about the origin of Sanatana Dharma. What is the meaning of Sanatana Dharma? Whether any religious preacher belong to any religion, they are telling about Sanatana Dharma. They are telling about the Sanatana Dharma for a common man understanding. No. No school it is taught to the students. No matadipatis, no religious teachers, preachers tells about the Sanatana Dharma. Many of the politicians, many of the people, not only in India, entire world, more than 90% of them are not aware of what is Sanatana Dharma. That is why they speak like anything. Speaking Sanatana Dharma as belong to Hinduism is a child's play, is a madman's behavior, is a nature's gift to us. Sanatana Dharma has developed over a period of time. It has been developed by yourself. It is not given by any religion or any god. What is a religion? Religion is a systematic belief and practices found in every culture of the society. That means, how you are connected with the supernatural being. It is your belief. It is your thinking about the supernatural. The God is nothing but a nature. But you may be thinking different anthropomorphic way of observing your religious gods. So that is different. So no way religion is associated with the Sanatana Dharma. If you follow the Sanatana Dharma, every human being, there won't be any issues or problems in the world. Because you are deviated from the Sanatana Dharma. You are not following the Sanatana Dharma. That is why the nature problems and issues are arising. You are facing the famines, you are facing the earthquakes, you are facing the political problems, you are facing the wars and egoism and developing ourselves into a big problems of survival. Today problems, global problems and global issues arise because of not following the Sanatana Dharma. Sanatana Dharma as a nature's gift continues to inspire generations, offering profound insights into the intricate tapestry of existence and the timeless wisdoms of the cosmos. So, Sanatana Dharma is a dharma for all human populations living in the world. So, don't mistake that Sanatana Dharma is a Hinduism. Is not at all a Hinduism. Coming to the India, many of the politicians misinterpreting Sanatana Dharma for their vote bank. They are telling Sanatana Dharma we eliminate. Sanatana Dharma is a Hinduism. How you can eliminate Sanatana Dharma? If you want to eliminate, you have to eliminate yourself. Then only Sanatana Dharma will go. Even at the time of elimination, that you have to use the fire to burn yourself, or you have to dig the grave, that is the earth you have to bury. That is the Sanatana Dharma. Or you have to expose yourself to the body, to the nature, that is for animals and birds. That is also Sanatana Dharma. See, the concept which you have developed by yourself, certain prescribed text, that is present day text we are prescribing. But in the older days, that is food gathering, hunting and pastoralists and fishing societies and agricultural societies doesn't have any prescribed text. They have the oral traditions. Most of their literature is transmitted to generations for as oral traditions. According to the oral traditions, they used to follow the Sanatana Dharma. Only after 2000 years, that is Aryan invasion, we have the prescribed text came. How to perform certain rituals and observations in any religion that has developed over a period of time. So Sanatana Dharma is misinterpreted not only in India but also in all over the world. Especially the interpretation of Sanatana Dharma is more misleading in Indian context. Most of the people in India, that is, I can say as a teacher, 90% of them not aware of Sanatana Dharma, what it is and what is the religion, how we can able to differentiate religion with the Sanatana Dharma. That is the sadness. I hope to understand the common man, to understand the students, present generation, I have taken up this exercise to teach, to tell what is Sanatana Dharma, how it is differentiated. Sanatana Dharma exists not only in human beings, it exists among all the living things. Hope you have enjoyed this class. Hope you will meet in the next class. Thank you very much for your hearing. Please forward this to your friends and your teachers and your good wishers to know about Sanatana Dharma. I don't think this type of teaching anybody will give you in the world. This is the concept. I have spent good amount of time to procure this data to present to you. It is my gift to you people to understand the Sanatana Dharma. Thank you very much for your hearing.